I know many of you have felt the struggles, whether it's your stubborn belly weight or mood swings or poor sleep. It can really seem like weight loss is nearly impossible as we age. So today I will share strategies that I've helped my clients lose up to even 30 pounds in 6 months, so stick around. But first, if you're new here, I'm Natalie, owner of Fired Up Fitness, where I've helped hundreds of women transform their peri to post-menopause years with proven methods for natural hormone support and weight loss. So please subscribe and like this video if this sounds like you. So let's talk about why menopause weight loss is hard. Losing weight after 40 can feel like an uphill battle, but there are reasons why it feels this way. First, estrogen levels drop during the transition to menopause, which can cause increased fat around your belly. Second, we lose muscle as we age and our metabolism slows down. And the less muscle we maintain, the more fat we have. Third, poor sleep and chronic stress from our busy lives increase our cortisol, which is our stress hormone. And this can end up leading to insulin resistance, and insulin resistance causes weight gain. But just because it's harder doesn't mean it's impossible. There are some key habits for menopause weight loss success. And I've shared a lot of these tips before, but they bear repeating because they really are the core of what works. Here are 5 key habits I teach to all my clients. First, improve your gut health. One of my favorite tricks is the 30-20-10 fat burning meal. At every meal, aim for a minimum of 30 grams of protein, 20 grams of healthy fat, and 10 grams of fiber. This helps regulate your hunger, it balances your hormones, and really revs up that metabolism. Second is prioritize sleep. Getting around 8 hours of quality sleep is seriously a non-negotiable. Sleep affects your hunger hormones and your energy levels. Third, manage stress. I just did a video on this. Stress management isn't just about avoiding stress, it's about how you respond to stress. Shifting your mindset and using tools like reframing thoughts, deep breathing, and meditation help lower cortisol levels. Number 4 is increase your muscle and movement. Lifting weights builds muscle, which is crucial for speeding up your metabolism. Even if you're not hitting the gym, aim for daily movement, whether that's walking, stretching, or light resistance training. Number 5 is limit toxins. Avoid hormone disrupting ingredients in your beauty products and cleaning products, and limit that alcohol intake. These small changes will make a huge difference in balancing your hormones, I promise. So you're probably thinking, I've heard all the things that I'm supposed to be doing, but I'm still not doing it and I don't know why. So let's talk about the real reason behind your inaction. First up, procrastination, one of my friends. Procrastination is often rooted in fear. Fear of judgment, fear of failure, fear of even success. A great way to overcome procrastination is by breaking down your big goal into micro actions. So you want to start with something so small that feels almost silly or too easy. Maybe it's, I'm going to drink a glass of water today, or I'm going to take a 5-minute walk. These tiny steps build confidence and create your momentum toward your goal. Each success signals to your brain that you are capable. Yay, winning! And those fears dissolve over time. So another key tip is to reframe your failure. Failure isn't an endpoint, it's just feedback. So every setback is an experience just to have an opportunity to learn something and adjust your approach. So don't let the fear of failing stop you from even starting. Embrace it as part of the process. Everybody goes through it. Now let's talk about changing your identity statement. This means you want to shift how you see yourself. And it can really be a powerful tool for this long-term success. If you've always told yourself, I never stick to the plan, I always fall off the wagon, I've always struggled with my weight, then that is the identity that you're reinforcing. Instead, start focusing on the identity that you want to be or you want to become. For example, I am a person that prioritizes myself. I'm a person that prioritizes my health, and I make time for movement each day and making healthy choices. By doing this, you're training your mind to look for ways to match that new identity. This is where our brain's reticular activating system comes in, or our RAS. When the RAS is in play, this filters information that brings to your attention and aligns with what you're focusing on. So think about it like you're going to buy a new car. I know this happened to me when I was going to buy a car. I was looking for a white Jeep Compass. And suddenly, as I'm driving around, I all of a sudden start seeing white Jeep Compasses everywhere on the road that I'd never noticed before. Very weird, but that's your RAS. So the same thing happens when you shift your identity. If you start identifying as a person who values healthy habits, your brain is going to naturally begin to notice opportunities to support that identity. This might be things like choosing healthier meals, or noticing when you have a little bit more time for a quick workout, maybe while you're watching TV. So it's going to align with that new identity. Tony Robbins always has great tips, but here's one that I think will help you guys. If you're stuck, he says you either need to change your perception or change your procedure. To change your perception, it would be something like stop viewing exercise or healthy eating as a punishment. See it as a plan to better energy, clearer skin, or feeling strong. To change your procedure, the idea along this method is if you're using a method that is no longer serving you, it doesn't motivate you, you're not getting results, it's probably time to start something new and choose a new procedure for getting to your goal. For instance, maybe you've always focused on eating plant foods, but then now you realize you're really not getting enough protein. So maybe your new focus or procedure is on eating more protein instead. Or maybe you're eating 5 or 6 small meals a day and you've always done that. And now maybe you change to eating just 4 meals or even 3 square meals a day. Those changes in your procedure may be what you need. A bonus tip I recommend is trying visualization. Visualization helps create a mental picture of your desired outcome, and this can actually activate your brain's emotional and motivational centers. This makes it easier then to stay focused and committed to your goals. Try this quick visualization exercise. Just take a moment, close your eyes, and imagine yourself in your future state. Picture how you're going to feel when you've achieved your goal, whether that's losing weight, fitting into your jeans, feeling stronger, or just being more energized. Visualize waking up in the morning, you go pick out whatever you want in your closet, you feel well rested, and you are confident as you move through the day. You choose foods that are nourishing for your body, and you enjoy the process of being healthier. One more interesting point I want to add is if you've ever set a new goal and felt excited about it, sometimes you want to share it with your friends or even post it on social media. But I'm going to say try not to do that. Unfortunately, that positive feedback you get from others can actually undermine your success. Why? Because, this is weird, but receiving praise triggers your brain reward mechanisms, making you feel, oddly enough, that you've already accomplished something. So it reduces your drive to keep pushing forward since you've already had that experience of like the reward of people like, oh, that's so cool, and all that, instead of just putting in the hard work kind of behind the scenes. So when you start a goal, it's best to keep it to yourself. I know, weird, right? It makes celebrating with friends and family even that much more meaningful though when you've hit that significant milestone. So try it on your next goal and see what you think. Another equation to your success is accountability and consistency. We know that you can't complete a new habit here and there and expect that you're going to have these amazing big results. No matter how big or small, you must work on consistency of habits to really see that difference. One of the most powerful tools for successful consistency, tongue twister here, is accountability. There's a rule of thumb called Pearson's Law. This law states that when performance is measured, it improves. And when it's measured and reported, the rate of improvement accelerates. This is why tracking your meals, tracking workouts, or even your moods can be really impactful. So when a client seems stuck of mine, I oftentimes will say, let's try a food log for a couple days. You need to share it with me and then I'll give you feedback. So at least I can see what's going on, and it gives them a little that extra accountability and measuring. When you have an accountability partner, whether it's a friend or a coach or just you're in a community, this makes your consistency even more effective. Let's close with an action step. I want you to apply one of these 3 laws of motivation today to spark some action. The first one is the law of visionary goal setting. So you can dream big, but I want you to start small. If your goal is to lose 20 pounds, instead of just focusing on that all the time, focus this week on just losing a half a pound or 1 pound max. The next is law of progress celebration. You want to celebrate the small wins by giving yourself a high five or a pat on the back, or just say, "Self, I'm really proud of you." Wins like these could maybe be for getting an extra 30 minutes of sleep, or maybe you did your deep breathing sessions for the week, or maybe you hit your amount of grams in protein that you're trying to hit. All of these wins are steps towards that bigger goal. The third one is the law of social belonging. To increase your success, you need to surround yourself with the community that shares your goals. So that might be like an online group or a workout buddy or a supportive coach like me. You need to be around the people that talk your new health language, your new healthy identity. This is really going to help you stay motivated and find that success. I'm going to leave you with a quote by James Clear, author of Atomic Habits. If you haven't read that book, it's a great book on building small habits for lifetime goals. So here it goes. Every action you take is a vote for the type of person you wish to become. No single instance will transform your beliefs, but as the votes build up, so does the evidence of your new identity. So remember, there's that new identity that we talked about earlier. Well, I hope that helps. Knowledge is power. So if you found this information helpful, let me know in the comments below, leave a comment for me, and share this video with a friend. And if you need the step-by-step guidance for peri or post-menopause weight loss or symptoms, check out my online program, the Midlife Mom Bod Tune-Up. That link will be in the description below. Well, guess it's time to go. Hope you're feeling fired up. Bye.